So basically, for this episode, episode 12 of Overlord, I really am quite impressed with Chartier, the strength that she has, the power that she has, and scenes being her just being a vampire is just quite staggering to be basically really as she is. One thing I'm really quite shocked and surprised because usually vampires really don't age really all that much. I'm not really so sure, but you could just tell like from Chartier, you could just tell from her like she looks younger than she usually is and stuff like that. And basically, I mean, it's I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing or anything like that, but it's just that her powers make her more appealing to some of the others also as well too. And she kind of blends in with the crowd and stuff like that. And I don't think she's not really that kind of a character, just like reviewing her power to basically anyone that those around her or anything like that. But I'm even quite surprised with this basically how she really actually is and stuff like that, and keeping her youth and stuff is just the basically the way that she is and stuff like that and stuff. One thing I forgot to mention is that I don't know why Ice wanted to duel her, or maybe he did not agree what Chartier was doing or something, or whatever that she's basically was doing or something like that. Maybe he did not like to see about what her behavior really actually is and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to predict like how she's acting and what is she basically she's doing and stuff like that. And I want to say this because I don't think she's not really quite the villain basically in this and basically in this anime. I don't think she's really is not. But I definitely do believe she's. I don't think she's not the right hand person of the of her eyes of the army or anything like that. I don't think she really actually is. But I would say that based from me, my own point of view, yeah, she is a vampire. She really actually is. She really actually is because with the vampire skills that she has and stuff like that, it's much more to it than that. Yeah, I do believe that Chartier is pretty much the second strongest to Ainz. I really think so. And I really do. One thing I definitely do want to mention about Ainz is that I mean the dude keeps saying get hit with attack, 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 attack. I mean it's shocking to me. It really actually is because I mean I will figure that Ainz will be a lot more stronger than Chartier. But even though I think she really is, I think she's a little bit more stronger than Ainz, and maybe Ainz maybe is a little bit more stronger than her, or they both have the same equal abilities basically really has. But not only because of basically from what I've seen from basically this anime is that the basically the kind of spells that Ainz really has and the buffs that he really also do has and basically what he's really actually doing. One thing is that it leads to basically to me and into another from what I see basically in this anime is basically to me is that I really want to see more and more of Ainz basically in battles for that because the reason I'm saying this is because like with the buffs that he has and stuff like that. And some people will probably say, well, he got this from basically from the shop, basically, like when you buy different kind of items and stuff like that, basically, and basically in the shop app or something, not in the shop app, but in the game that you buy or something like that. I'm not talking about the auction house. I'm talking about the in the shop. Basically, they offer you some kind of deals or something like that where you can get a token, you can get this, you can get a toy, whatever maybe mounts or pets, whatever it may be is that it just really depends on like how much money you want to spend with that. One thing I definitely do want to mention, I think TV mentions this also as well too, because I can't really remember because like basically the weapons that Ainz for this has, I think he's saving those up for a lot later, a lot later. Because one thing I definitely do want to say is also as well too, I don't think Ainz is not really basically going all out. Okay, I think Ainz is probably not just bluffing himself, but basically, he's not basically getting overrun by Chartier. And because the reason why I see that is that he may look like he is taking damage and stuff like that. He really actually being weak from basically away from Chartier. But I could just tell that Ainz it feels like there's a lot more to it than what we really actually do know and stuff like that. One thing I also suspect basically this anime also well too, even though Ainz was quite shocked about this, even though I were too, because when Chartier uses her trump card one of her magic and stuff like that, basically that she's using. And basically to me is that like, yeah, look at Chartier. She quickly just uses her trump card just like that. Means that her real ability and her real powers and stuff like that. And even though I was quite surprised that she ended up basically doing it. But however, I really want to say this also well too. When you unreveal your trump card, what it maybe is and stuff like that, basically you know, in gaming, basically in gaming or whatever, and that you see from other different things, you know, basically in shows or movies or whatever it is and stuff, is that they tend to use their most of the power all out instead of just saying like, yeah, I have this in my advantage. However, Chartier, she does not have the advantage that she really needs to defeat Ainz, even though she's being way too overconfident. But not only because she's being way too overconfident, it's basically to me is that Chartier, she's gonna regret Ainz. She really is. I mean, Ainz don't seem like he doesn't play around. I mean, he really does not. I mean, that's basically what it feels to me. He doesn't really play around really all that much because, you know, like I said before, because what he's doing, and basically what he's doing right there is basically standing against of Chartier. And so yeah, I want to say this also too. No matter how strong Chartier really actually is, she's no match for Ainz. Because the reason I'm saying that is because some people may think like, oh yeah, Ainz is getting beat up pretty bad and stuff like that. Some people may think that. I was thinking that too because I was going. It still quite shocks me by surprise that Chartier is just basically has a really good advantage against Ainz. But even though she really doesn't, but even though I can tell Ainz is just like laying back and just waiting for that right moment to use up all her spells and stuff like that, so she wouldn't have the advantage, and then Ainz would be able to counter all those spells that she really do has. I definitely do want to say this also well too, because what Chibi also said about what the weapons and stuff like that, and you know, some of the items that he got from the shop is basically these are top tier weapons and stuff like that. Now, some people may think like Ainz is cheating. Okay, no, Ainz is not cheating. There's no cheating in any other different games or anything like that. He's really not, even though he's being very smart because using those top tier weapons and stuff like that gives him the advantage to basically win. Because even though Chartier, she may not even maybe to notice, but even though she's looking onto on the Ainz saying like, I got the advantage, he won't able to defeat me. But I will say this, like I said, I think what Chartier did unrelease her trump card. She did it way too soon. She could have just saved that up when she really had much of a chance. And I definitely do think this was Ainz was basically hoping from, because Ainz was just like waiting for that right opportunity to make it happen. But even though he was shocked and surprised when Chartier uses her final trump card just to give her that advantage, but I don't think she really does not have the advantage because I think she's taken way too many hits and stuff like that. But I will say also well too, she's also very strong with the magic that can basically heal her also well too. You may think like, oh yeah, is she a healer type? Not necessarily, but she is pretty much. But to me, in my opinion, I think that Chartier is pretty much the second strongest when it comes to the base of this anime. That's what I think. I think some people probably would disagree with me on that. I mean, even though that's fine, but I'm just saying. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it for this anime. That's it for this anime review. Tell me what you guys think. I don't know if some of you guys may agree with me or not. But yeah, it was just Netflix. I'll see you guys there. Take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell as well too, so that you guys watch my videos. And please leave a comment below. And with all of you guys, take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember to say I love you guys. Please stay safe. And stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.